Hey, how's it going? Have you ever felt like you offer so many things to the world, yet nobody's buying your stuff? Well, I'm gonna talk a little bit about that and how you can fix it. But first, I wanna let you know that I have an Etsy shop and I've been making some money with it very slowly. It started last year. As a matter of fact, I just found out that this year I made $700, $726, and over the last year. So I did the work one time, set up these digital images, and I've been getting money. Now, $700 may not sound like a lot to some people, but it's been helping me for sure. So the way that it's been helping is those $700 turns into paying a bill every month that I don't have to worry about. So it's really neat. It's income that just keeps coming. Of course, I have to do a little bit of marketing on it, but other than that, I made $700 last year on an Etsy shop by doing this principle that I'm about to tell you right now. A lot of times we fall victims, and when I say we, I mean creative people or entrepreneurs fall victim to the idea or the concept that they need to cast a wider net to get more eyeballs so that they can sell whatever it is that they're selling, right? Well, that's just not the case anymore. It seems counterintuitive, but actually reducing your catalog to just a few items increases sales. And so I know it sounds crazy, but when I first started my Etsy shop, I had 3 items. I was shocked that I was selling as many as I was with only 3 items. As a matter of fact, the 3 items were even similar. They were all a Minnie Mouse design for digital printing or iron-on, and I was selling them. And I started increasing how many options I had, but always keeping in mind, the more choices somebody has to make, the harder it is for them to make a choice. So that's why you need to reduce your catalog just a bit, something manageable. If you have 300 items, try to figure out what the 10 items are that are selling the most at your shop, and then offer those. The other thing is that you would want to do is try to categorize them into a theme. So for example, the Minnie Mouse designs that I had were all pink. And so somebody looking for a pink theme of Minnie Mouse is gonna find pink Minnie Mouse themes at my store, but they're only gonna have 3 limited options to choose and then make a purchase. And because it's limited, it's easier for them to say, I want that one, and then they buy. So that's the whole concept behind it. If you feel like you're not getting enough business and people are coming to look, there was a research study where they brought in, I forget exactly how many jams, but it was like 23 jams to a store, and they had another display that had only 8 jams. Well, the one with 23 jams actually had a lot more eyeballs and people stopping and was really busy. However, when they did the 8 jams at the store, fewer people came by, but more people bought. And that is what we're trying to do here by reducing your catalog. Another little tidbit on reducing your catalog, it doesn't mean that you have to reduce it all the way. If you do have 300 items, think about it like this. At a bookstore like Barnes & Noble, if you've ever been there, or any bookstore that has a lot of magazines, even a grocery store, they have hundreds of magazines, okay? However, you don't feel overwhelmed when you go look at all of that. Sometimes they have categories, and those categories break it down into smaller chunks of, let's say, 16 magazines or 12 magazines. Even though they're offering hundreds of magazines, they break it down by section or category. And that is important when you're trying to